welcome back to Zoo Tycoon 2, and we are still here in our safari/savannah zoo, and it is getting more awesome every day. And today the goal is to actually finish working on this big area for our Asian elephants, and I'm really excited to add in the bush elephants. It is one of those creatures that I've had in Zoo Tycoon 2 for years, and I've never added them in because I'm always like, oh, I need to wait on the elephants till I have a big space. Well, we have covered a big space. I'm hoping it's big enough for them. If not, we will totally expand for them because elephants are one of those very hyper-aware, hyper-intelligent creatures, and if we're going to have them here in our zoo, I want to make sure that they're going to be extremely happy. But we're getting ready to add them in, and hopefully some of the like the great sable antelope, which is also critically endangered apparently, and adding them in here too to kind of roam around with them and hopefully have lots of adorable endangered antelope babies. So that's one of our goals. So we're going to work on that today, but I just realized we need to add in some of the grasses before we can add in the antelope. So let's pop over to the lion exhibit where we have 6 lion cubs, you guys. 6 lion cubs. Can you believe that? There are so many lion babies hiding in these grasses now. Look at them. Look at all of them. Oh my gosh. Are you happy? I hope all the females are kind of helping to raise each other's young. Oh my gosh. She's like, I'm getting no sleep. These children, she's waiting to nurse African Lion 6, that's why, because she has so many children, there's just so many. She's so busy taking care of all of them that she's not getting the rest she needs. But there's the baby, I'm pretty sure that's African Lion 6. Coming up, oh, sure enough, check that out. Hanging out, mom and baby right here. She's like, there, you're done, we're moving on. Oh, look at her. Trying to get comfy. It might be a little bit crowded in here. I actually feel like I want to remove, let's remove this one of the capochis. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I want to move that back so that they have a little bit more room to like wiggle around. Oh, and our African spur thigh tortoises have just hatched. So this has been really fun. Watching the African spurred tortoise population take off. We had 3 females, a mom and 2 of her daughters, and the mother's mate passed away a while ago. African spurred tortoise 3, if you guys remember him. And so we got African spurred tortoise like 13 and invited him into the family, and apparently he is the Don Juan of tortoises because he got all of the girls to lay eggs. So now we have a bunch of half siblings that are hatching out of their little tortoise eggs right now. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, good job, keeper. I thought there was some poop back there, but he's already on it. See, we've got more little tortoise eggs right here, and we have some newly hatched babies crawling their way over. Oh, look at them. Mom or dad's coming by to say hello. Though not really, because the tortoises, for the most part, tend to not really pay attention to each other. For the most part. Oh, look, we've got another egg back here. Oh my gosh, there's so many eggs. It's amazing. We'll have to check in on this budding family in a little bit. I wonder if there's anything... I wonder if putting a binocular set over here would help people be a little bit more interested in what's going on in there. Whoops, and it looks like the greater roadrunner exhibit is getting super messy, but I already have a zookeeper on it. That's fantastic. We might need to gently ease up the roadrunner population really quickly though, because they have been busy laying some eggs too. So let's just go ahead and discreetly adopt out a few handfuls of roadrunners to another facility really quickly. Just casually. Sorry, roadrunners. I'm not letting the meerkat catastrophe. Haha, meerkat catastrophe. Get it? Ha, that's a horrible, Siri. Why would you say something like that? But I'm not letting that happen again. And phew, now we are back to the elephant exhibit. So as what usually happens, get sidetracked taking care of all of the animals and trying to make sure their needs are taken care of before we can work on our projects. I'm not going to be as thick with the grass here as we have been in some of our exhibits because I want to really see the elephants kind of interact with a lot of the objects that are in here and just get very comfortable. Alright, gotta be careful with where we're pushing this right up against the edge of the zoo there. But I want to see them like pick up their toys and play with their toys and have some clear areas they can walk through without having to be nervous. I don't know if you would call an elephant a prey item. I really don't think you would call an elephant a prey item, even if occasionally lions will take down an elephant, especially if they're at like a watering hole. And definitely humans have not been helping the elephant populations. Uh-oh. African wild dog 2 is very thirsty. I think she got stuck behind the little den again. So is she going for the water now? She is indeed going to drink from the water. And look at all the African wild dogs. We probably need to kind of gently ease up this population in a little bit. But we'll focus on that in a bit because they're doing okay for now. Alright, then we'll pop back over here. And we're going to add in greater roadrunner 21 has just hatched. So it's probably a good thing that we adopted a few out just a minute ago. So yeah, we'll add in some more grasses. And I talked to you guys last week about some of the publicized research. It's not really new research, but people are speaking up louder about it. Oh, Cheetah 15 just passed away of old age. I'm sorry, Cheetah 15. But the research that they're popularizing more that tells you how important old elephants are, old male elephants specifically are, for elephant society. And if you guys remember that from last week, and I retweeted it if you want to go back on Twitter to like a week or so ago. But I did tweet it, and it was an article from National Geographic that talked about how important male elephants are in keeping the hoodlums, the young ones, especially the young male juveniles who are like starting to approach breeding age and they really get a lot more violent when they go into breeding mode when they are a young male elephant. But it talked about how important those old elephants are for keeping the young guys in check and kind of helping teach them what is proper elephant behavior. And I just thought that was really fascinating. So for our exhibit, I'm going to put in one male, and he'll be the wandering bachelor that kind of just shows up when it's mating season, time for the females to go into their mating mode. And then I think 4 females? We'll try 4 females, because often they'll have some pretty big herd sizes. So, and the elephants are very, very social creatures. Even if they don't even between herds, they seem to like recognize each other, if not like each other, at least recognize each other. Which is just so amazing. I feel like there's so much we could learn about an animal's behavior and the way that you can kind of build a bit of a society, kind of like dolphins have a hierarchy, and they have a very distinctive group of friends. They have a very distinctive group of like, oh, Zelda the second just passed away. Oh, that's so sad. We're losing some of our older zebras. Meanwhile, the meerkat population is still going strong. Same with the warthogs, even though I really pulled them back. Oh, an African wild dog one is giving birth again. Okay, we're gonna have to go over there and clear out some of the puppies because that's gonna be a lot of wild dogs. But we'll do that in just a little bit because look at this, you guys. I think the exhibit's almost ready. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Phew. Okay, so nobody is walking down this path yet because there's nothing to see in this big gorgeous exhibit, which is silly because if it was me, I would be like right up in there. When I go to a zoo and they're working on an exhibit, I'm almost just as excited as if there was an animal in it because it's like, look, they're putting it together. What are they going to build? What are they going to provide for enrichment? Where is the shelter for the animal? Where are they going to get their food? Where is it going to get shade? Like, I get really excited. But I'm kind of an animal geek, so I understand that not everybody gets that excited about an empty exhibit. So let's go ahead and spice this exhibit up by adding in the African bush elephants. And hopefully those sable antelope as well. I think that'll be a really good addition too. And maybe we'll make a little aardvark exhibit to the side somewhere. Or maybe the aardvark could just wander around in here too. Like bonus points on the little like treasure hunting sort of games when you get like a little list of animals to find. If you can find the aardvark in there with the elephants. Alright, so let's see. We want to go down to tropical savanna. And we're going to get our 4 females. Oh my goodness, hello lovely. 2, 3... 3. Maybe we'll start with 3. No, I think 3 is actually a better number. So we'll start with 3 females and 1 male. And if you guys have name ideas, then of course you can leave them down in the video description below. Please, please, please. Here's the giant sable antelope. So I want to kind of introduce them at the same time. And let's make sure that giant sable antelope has something to eat because everything right now is up high for the elephants. And then we'll do like some little patches of grass here and there for the sable antelope to kind of come up. Here's some like hay substrate that they can come. I'll have to replant the grass there, but they can come and eat the hay over here. Actually, I better move it a little bit. There we go. Well, maybe a bit more. The elephants really need to be able to reach their spots. All right, there's that. And you know, I don't think I added water for the elephants. That was a little bit of an oversight on my part. I really forget water lately. That's so bad. All right, so let's put in some food troughs with water. Food trough. And let's see. Maybe another one over here. And another one kind of back here. And maybe one back here. That's too close to the feeding spot. Maybe right back here. We can probably remove like this branch grass thing and then put it right out here so it's like in front of the little elephant house that they can go in. And then another one back here. I'm trying to put them kind of in open areas that the elephants can reach pretty easily. All right, let's replant some of the grass that has now vanished, because you can actually plant the grass over these little hay substrates, and I really like it because then it looks like the animals are eating from the grass that's in the exhibit, so it's really fun. All right, so animals have tons of enrichment. Oh, let's throw some stinky durians in there. Stinky durians. And then some apples. There we go. And now the sable antelope. I just want to double check to make sure that we've got, I don't know their herd sizes. I don't know their usual herd makeup, so I'm gonna have to look that up. But I'm gonna put down a couple salt blocks. Probably only need a couple. They can mosey their way over there. And there's plenty of shelters hidden in the trees, which I think is actually kind of a nice touch, so they should be okay there. Is there anything about them in the Zoopedia? Ooh, critically endangered. Okay, let's see. Antelope is the common name applied to a diverse group of hollow-horned mammals that belong to the same family as cattle, goats, and sheep. About 100 species of antelope live in Africa and Asia, including some of the world's fastest and most elegant hoofed mammals, as well as some of the most endangered. 7 species known as the horse antelope, subfamily something I can't pronounce in Latin, include the sable antelope, roan antelope, oryx, and addax. Oh, I think we have an oryx. I'm gonna have to double check. Large-bodied animals that have a horse-like build. They live in Africa and the Arabian Peninsula in a variety of habitats from the woodlands to deserts. Despite their collective name, these antelope are impossible to confuse with real horses because they have exceptionally long horns. Trophy hunters prize horse antelope horns, a fact that has brought some of these animals to the verge of extinction. So I wonder if that's what's happened with the great sable antelope, because it seems like the bigger the horn, the more everybody wants to kill the animal and take it, which is the big problem with the large tusked elephants. So, man, I really hope they're able to get some better protection for those guys. 7 species known as horse antelope, read that. Unlike deer, which have branched antlers that they shed annually, antelope have pointed horns that they keep throughout their life. Antelope horns can grow up to 1.5 meters, about 5 feet. Holy moly! 5 feet? That's as tall as I am! Oh my gosh! 5 feet long. They look formidable, but their value as weapons is limited. There are records of antelope impaling or spearing or even killing predators as large as lions. Wow! But when faced with danger, antelope are far more likely to run away. Antelopes are ruminants, animals that regurgitate partially digested food called cud and chew it again. Like other rudiments, including cattle and sheep, antelope have well-developed teeth or molars which grind cud into a pulp. They have no upper antlers, and in order to tear off grass stems or leaves, their lower incisors press against an upper hard gum pad when they bite. When they are eating or resting, antelopes rely on their keen senses to avoid danger. Their eyes face sideways, and the pupils are elongated horizontally, like a goat, giving them a good view of danger from behind as well as in front. Now that's a kind of visual that's very hard for us as humans with our kind of like bifocal view to picture, that you can kind of see in sort of like a 180 degree around you, out of the side of your eyes and then some a little bit. That would be really interesting. Oh my goodness. Their hearing and sense of smell are also acute, valuable features for life in the open where many predators are on the prowl after dark. To survive, antelope rely on their ability to spot danger and to make a rapid escape. Their defense system enables them to evade most wildlife predators, but it only offers partial protection from human hunters interested in antelope hide, horn, or meat, and no protection at all from changes to their habitat. So that's kind of like a little slap at the end of the entry to let you know, hey, climate change and people hunting them makes it hard for these guys to live. The breathtaking curved horns of the giant sable antelope can reach up to 5 feet in length. If a giant sable antelope were to lose its horns, they would not grow back. The giant sable antelope can reach speeds of up to 35 miles per hour and sustain them for some distance. The survival of the giant sable antelope has been threatened by 27 years of civil war in Angola, its native territory. Only 1,000 giant sable antelope survive in the wild. All of them are living in central Angola at the Lundano Preserve. That sounds really familiar. I think that these may be the guys, and I could be totally wrong, but these may be the guys that unfortunately just had that mass die-off that we talked about last week as well. So, there was just a nasty virus that went around and took out a whole bunch of them. So I'm going to put 2 males in here, and then let's go ahead and put in 5 females and just see what happens. All right, you guys ready for this? It's elephants and antelope. Oh my goodness. Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to get you some specialty zookeepers. Oh my gosh, look at them. Oh my goodness, and there goes the male. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Oh, he's so big. Look at those tusks. Oh my gosh, wicked point on those tusks. Oh, this is so pretty. Sir, you are extremely handsome. Do you know where you're going? Do you know what you want to do? Are you gonna rest under the shade structure? Is that the first thing? Take a nap? Oh my gosh. See, I thought about having a Jeep tour go through here, but I think I filled it with too much stuff. Yeah, I think he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna rest under this shade structure. This is pretty darn comfy. This is good. This is good. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, look at the antelope. Here they come. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. My gosh. Yeah, they're very pretty. I really like antelope. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this log. It didn't look that big from up high, but this is the elephant log for them to play with. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and groom this guy. Meanwhile, Warthog 125 is giving birth. Oh my goodness. All right, so now we have quite an interesting variety of animals tossed into this exhibit. I'm really hoping it'll attract a lot of attention from our guests. I'm going to put down a few keepers and make them permanently assigned. You are now elephant. Elephant. There we go. Elephant keeper Hodgson. So I want to have him in here. I want to have like 3 keepers in here at all times because we can afford that. So elephant, and that just kind of, when I name them specifically to a zone, it lets me know if they're wandering somewhere else. Like, you're not supposed to be there, zookeeper. All right, and elephant keeper Hamilton. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Oh, and there's happy little animals. Oh, what are you doing, ladies? Oh, hello, going to eat grass from the holder, eating the durian. They're eating the stinky durian fruit. Oh, look at her. She cracked it open and everything. That is so cool. Oh, and she's sticking her little nose in it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Well, there you go, sweetie. You've got a nice durian to chew on. Oh my gosh. Look at how big they are. Okay, so they're eating from the grass holders over here. Noted. Okay. And then, how are the antelope doing? Oh, look at him. That is one majestic antelope. I think an elephant's peeing, so we kind of want to dive out of the way. Oh my, which is a reality of taking care of large wild animals. Oh, I like these antelope. I think they're a good addition too. I hope we can find something else. People! People! There's people coming! They're coming to view the animals! And apparently they're starving! So we might want to work on sprucing this area up next time. That's definitely going to be something we'll do. Going on a zoo tour. I wonder if I make a little bit of room, if we could just have like a small zoo tour come through here. Should we do it? We already have 2 zoo tours, but we'll think about it. We'll think about it. Meanwhile, the meerkats are getting pregnant. Oh, what do you think, guys? What do you think? Can't wait to see some animals. Can't wait to see some animals. The sandcat drinking fountain is very refreshing. That's good. It's neat seeing African bush elephant 1 resting in the shade structure. Well, wonderful. What? Oh no, I missed the Nile crocodile babies. We cordoned off that area. Nile crocodile 3, how could you? You've killed another one of your own young. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, carcass of Nile crocodile 9. Oh my goodness. I hope this child isn't like traumatized forever. No, she's just thinking about the music, which we'll have to add in. Oh, I love running a big zoo like this. One second we're like, oh, behold the majesty of the elephants. And the next second, like, our crocodiles are killing things and we're just like freaking out. So let's see. I'm just gonna really quickly check. Oh, Sandcat 19, why are you so unhappy? Because you need a mate. So we'll get Sandcat 19 a mate next time for sure. And do we have any Nile crocodile babies? I think I have this one little Nile crocodile baby, so I'm gonna grab it and like frantically stick it in here, where hopefully it won't be eaten by anyone else, because we have 4 original crocodiles. This is I can't believe that cannibalism is like the biggest issue we're having with these guys. And then because this is a young one, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll put some fish up on the surface up there and pretend that he's fishing for himself or collecting insects, which is what the young crocodilians and alligators will eat before they're big enough to eat larger items. You eat whatever you can, and you tend to start with insects, and you tend to start with small minnows and build your way up. And hopefully now that this guy is away from its cannibalistic parents, it will be able to grow large and strong, and it'll be fine. I think I'm gonna shrink this area down just a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that should be plenty of space for a nursery area for a Nile crocodile. But all right, you guys, I will see you next time. I am so excited because we finally have the elephants in here. I just kind of want to follow them around and see what their behaviors are going to be, and put like binoculars in and really get the guests to come back here and marvel over some of the classic savanna safari animals: antelope, lions, elephants. Oh, this is so awesome. But all right, I will see you guys next time. Oh my gosh. Bye guys. Bye-bye.